So Flow Inbox essentially is a place for, it's a powerful inbox to have all of your tracks in one place. And we define tracks as, tracks that you're being sent from artists, from other labels. So demos, promos, edits, work in progress tracks as well. And it's just one destination to receive all that and then manage the relationships that are built from receiving those tracks. Because you create new relationships from new people sending you music, and you enhance and maintain and strengthen the bond between people who consistently send you music. Because that kind of is the fundamental currency in electronic music. People supporting each other's tracks, playing each other's tracks, giving each other feedback, and signing, and so on. This is kind of like the lubricant for the relationships. And Flow Inbox is just a place to really kind of harmonize that and make it more manageable. So you can separate that out from your normal email inbox, from your DMs. So you've got a little bit more space there for what it's actually for, which may be more about talking and building the relationships on a different level. But Flow Inbox fundamentally is about building the relationships and managing the workflow around the tracks, and it's really focused on tracks. So we kind of say sometimes like FedEx for tracks or WhatsApp for tracks, so to speak, if you're looking for an X for Y. But the bigger actual emergent value of why you should use Flow Inbox is that as a DJ or a label or an artist, as you grow in your career, naturally your following will grow. And ultimately that is your main source of, how you kind of build a sustainable career. It's your fan base. And, that story of 1,000 true fans being like the bedrock of any musician, being like having a sustainable income stream, very much kind of speaks to the real intention of Flow Inbox and how it's evolved from just being like a productivity tool for managing tracks, in that you have all these followers, and as they grow, there'll be different types of followers you'll have. So on the one hand, you might have someone like Sophie is an archetype we use, which is the average music streamer. She really likes your music. She listens to it on Spotify, on YouTube, on SoundCloud. She comes to your gigs. She brings her friends. She maybe buys a t-shirt. But on an average value and revenue per year, it's quite low. And so, great, a lot of the biggest artists in the world get by having millions of those people do that simultaneously. But in electronic music, you also have a different type of fan, and we call that a pro fan. And that's another DJ and producer who's either at your level, above you, or beneath you. And when I say beneath you, it's just like they're up and coming. And all of those people kind of fall into what we call pro fans. And they have a very different value to you per year, because they will not only, stream your music, come to your shows, buy your merch, but they also, they buy your tracks, from Beatport or directly from Bandcamp or other sites where you might distribute it directly. They might buy vinyl. They buy your masterclass, your services that you might offer if you're doing mixing and mastering, and so on. So on an average value per year, they're worth a lot more to you, and your relationship to them it should be very prioritized, basically. And so the real value of Flow Inbox beyond the productivity gains is that it's like a sieve, and it sort of sieves out, the pro fans, the people that fall into that bracket, and helps you build a list of those people. And then what we're doing now is enhancing that list of contacts, your pro fans, and giving you as much data as we can to help you prioritize and understand the strength of those relationships. Which ones are the ones that you're engaging with the most, and which ones you're not so grooving with. And you can then use that list to market your releases, to market your services, to market your masterclasses, and so on. And we've had countless DJs now doing this and generating sustainable income from this. And this is real stuff, We're doing this, but you have to earn money, and it's a topic that needs to be discussed. We are discussing it, and we're bringing it out, and we're saying Flow Inbox, yes, it helps you have a place where you can receive all of your tracks, but fundamentally, it's also about helping you build more sustainable income streams from your pro fans.